Returning guide. Oke, lagi. Dan apa nih? Atau harmony you can just see one of her. Oh, oke. Oh, udah sampai 4 harmoni ya? Wih, coba. Bang, nggak GTA? Enggak. Lagi ini game mau nyoba ini live ini dulu. Enggak start. Gimana sudah GTA? Udah lama ngemain ini juga. Odyssey. Ini apaan login ya? Village. It's pop-up shop. Udah nyoba-nyoba mod sih tadi pagi dan lumayan stabil modnya, mungkin besok mungkin ya. Banyak banget misinya, astaga. Buset, companion mission. Utamanya mana ya? Oh ini. Days. Buset, banyak banget misinya, udah lama kemarin terakhir main. Berapa? 22 atau 23? Oke, ada karakter baru, banyak banget karakter baru pasti. Apa? Iya. Ntar. Coming Wardens. Banyak. Oh iya, daily ini turn rewards. Turn. Lose honor rank reward. Oh ini. Ya. Oh ini battle pass. Oh dia di. Yeah. Oh ada banner ini lagi dan ya. Brilliant Beacon Reminiscence. Doang. Dan terus gini levelnya. Oke, like yang lebih apa nih? Lecter. Dan ini bagus. Ya. Bagus. Lima. It will increase the wearer crit rate. Again. Ah ini bagus. Oh, ini icon bawah. Kalau gitu ya sih harusnya. Ya. Iconnya reach berapa? 10 persennya. Lihat sini. Reach. Main misi dulu kali ya. Oke. I'm all. It's okay. Lock. Ada sesuatu di sini guys. Message. Bingung. Apa nih version info guys? Nah ini ya. Resource baru collector. You have to master basic power. Not redeem. Wah lumayan nih. Honkai. Coba turun. Atlas. An event trailblazing. Okay. Trailblaze mission. The journey about to begin with the message from the crew and this is a scene brought here by the finality. The future you're destined to arrive. But after you found out that by then you will bear witness to the whole story. Oh iya waktu itu udah sampai sini belum sama akhir. Contact established with it. You can see the project. Go in and look further. Masuk ke dalam ini. Navigation. Namanya mana ya? Stop. Where is the set of next stop? Express conductor everything. Okay. Itu the power card to join the navigation map. Card. Chat. Being. Blazer. Oh bisa diubah. Okay.
Hard work needs hard rest.
Hey.
Time to head to the next stop. Let's meet up with everyone in the parlor car.
Ah ini.
Pom-Pom's not here. Pom-Pom knows how to keep people in. Apologies for the delay, dear passengers. Something important came up, so I, the conductor, had to spend some time preparing. Yeah, what was so important? I thought everyone knew. Our next destination is the planet of festivities. Penacony! I know everyone's eager to disembark and get to that famous stellar hotel. But before we set off, I should remind everyone of 3 things. star
Yes, ya.
system brimming with Memoria, which has historically been one of the macro voids that leaked out from the memory zone. Even
Okay.
after eons, the Memoria concentration up ahead is above normal levels. Usually this wouldn't be a huge problem, but everyone's different, so if you exhibit any signs of dizziness or
Oh,
hallucination, second, Penacony is a colony belonging to the Harmony family. It also marks the first time this family has extended a public invitation to other factions.
okay.
Please remember that the Express has been invited as a guest, and that we must adhere to any and all regulations. Got it. When in Rome, as they say. Don't worry, conductor. We
Yes.
definitely won't embarrass the Rome? Anyway, third and final. Rather than being a request, hop if you could. I hope that while you're all on vacation, you could spare some time to help.
Allow me to explain. Just like most of the worlds that the Express calls at, Penacony is
Okay.
one of the stops along the Silver Tracks. Several millennia ago, it was an IPC frontier prison, and it was the Trailblaze that connected it to thousands of stars. During that time, the Astral Express once visited Penacony. As with all meetings, they inevitably lead to goodbyes. As the Express's logs indicate, it seems some passengers decided to call Penacony their...
Oh, ada anggota Astral Express. Terus,
Don't worry, just think of it as returning to your hometown. Following the Express's departure, the Stellarons cut off contact to myriad worlds. Why did these nameless choose to stay here? How did the course of their
bangga
subsequent
aja
lives
mulai
unfold? And what legacies do they
main
leave
Honkai Star
behind?
Rail atau enggak gini nih.
Tracing our predecessors' footsteps. That is in itself an adventure, wouldn't you agree? Even if they left the stars behind them, their trailblaze would not be over. That's also what the conductor thinks, isn't it? According to the passenger list, the three people who got off were Tiernan, Legwork, and Rosalina, the Express's guard, mechanic, and surveyor, respectively. No supplementary details are available.
Ya, ini kita mau masuk ke planet Penacony ya.
And they don't even
Tahu
sound like
tapi
they're
nggak pernah
real
main.
either.
Wah, ini
This'll be
boleh
like
nih
looking
gitu.
for a needle in a haystack.
Kalau Genshin pernah main
Let's
pasti.
leave it to the stars of fate. Considering the Nameless's diversity, perhaps we might even stumble upon their descendants. Or, against the slimmest of chances, the very individuals themselves. We'll conclude today's navigation meeting on this point. There's a bit of time left before we jump. In the meantime, it might be a good idea
Double
to
check.
double check it.
I'll broadcast an announcement before.
There's still some time before the jump.
Up to everyone. With the crew. Well,
How's it going? All packed and ready?
gue kentang soal.
Probably won't be.
Oh, ya ini lumayan berat sih sekarang di HP.
Well, rest and recuperation is.
You're the picture of calm as always. Meanwhile, March 7th's buzzing around like a punchline with a straight face. But regarding the
Genshin itu berat banget kalau di HP ya.
A letter?
Dulu waktu awal rilis mending. You return to your home, how you open the entrances and put the wall. I'm sure this has recovered your forgotten old file. Good once again. Brings
Upend the ancient sea and return to old ground.
ya banyak banget side mission ini bisa multiplayer. Gamenya kayaknya nggak bisa multiplayer nih. Dia fokus ke karakter masing-masing, permainan masing-masing. Jadi kayak dan ya berarti Fat tahu game Fat kayak gitulah, main-main sama AI doang ceritanya. Genshin kan bisa co-op ya, ada ya. Ini belum ada fitur tauku ya. Dan
I spoke to Mr. Yang. I'll be staying. Thank you. I appreciate the pay no mind to the
gak
matters
seru
at
nggak
hand.
sih? Oh,
I'd advise double checking your bag.
kalau grindingnya
Word is that the
ya
family
nggak begitu seru, tapi
can be
jalan ceritanya yang ngeri banget ini
better.
asli. Dulu aku mikirnya juga gitu awal-awal, ini kayaknya nggak seru ya, nggak seseru Genshin gitu, tapi ceritanya coy,
Camera check.
alur cerita utamanya ya,
Toiletries. Aw, Drat. That means I can.
menurut aku sih seru sih. Animasi cutscene dan lain, kan buat temen-temen yang suka game yang chill gitu.
My pom pom told. This is.
Mainnya pun bukan yang kayak Genshin gitu, bukan yang hack and slash, mainnya turn based, jadi benar-benar santai. Nah ya itu serunya di gacanya sih menurut aku, kalau yang biasa-biasa.
I should find a seat.
Kita ceritanya tuh di game ini naik ke kereta yang bisa jalan ke antar planet, antar tata surya.
Please be seated and hold on. The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, siapa itu? Game baru tuh seru kayaknya, koleksi kayak Pokemon Open World. Saya nggak tiba deh. Game apa tuh? Namanya game apa? Kayak Pokemon.
Not another one.
Waduh,
Come with
apa
me.
ini guys? Mirai Bogo. Oh itu nama game. Who are you? Meow. You.
These questions have no meaning, but I will answer you as best as I can.
Between reality and the memory
This is the
zone.
border between
Dreams.
reality and the memory zone. Dreamscape. Right this moment, you and I
Ini juga
coincidentally
bagus
share
karena
the same dreamscape
banyak waifunya.
that appeared in each other's minds.
Desain karakternya
This
bagus-bagus
is the
deh.
land of dreams inaugural welcome for us.
Colors, line of dreams.
Worry not, for very quickly you will awaken
Oh
from
ini
this
dunia mimpi katanya.
everything that has transpired with pay no mind, for this forgetfulness happens with each new dawn.
Ya koleksi Pokemon bisa disuruh gelut, bisa bikin
We
base
have
musuh.
become accustomed to.
Itu di Android.
So,
Kalau bisa dimainin di laptop boleh sih. Ya aku coba. I'll take you home. Oh jangan-jangan ini dia yang nulis surat tadi.
left, the end of the corridor. I will wait there for you.
Kayak kerang gitu ya, bisa di laptop kayaknya. Nanti coba ya aku cari ya. Oke. Kayaknya jalan-jalannya
Turn back.
not there, turn back. Dia tahu.
Galaxy Ranger Acheron. This is what they call me.
Android bisa tapi nggak kompatibel di HP. Galaxy Ranger Acheron.
Open this door.
Acheron.
Look at the mesmerizing dreamscape. Well, you can still remember.
Ih,
This
ini
is
you're down there. This is
way.
way. Ini apa? This is
way.
way. Hah? Nah,
After you.
for you.
Supposed to walk up the wall?
Walk up the wall. Jalan ke tembok gitu.
How is this even
Hah? Bisa?
possible?
Namanya juga mimpi ya.
She can hear the thoughts in my
Ayo, kembali. Bisa.
We're almost there. Can you still walk?
Must walk and become trailblaze the perambulator of worlds.
You're funny. Don't stop. Don't turn back. Don't look
Mirai
back.
Bogo ya namanya. Bayar nanti.
These voices.
Siapa nih?
They're just shadows of the dreams.
Shadow of Dreamscapes.
To them.
Oh, lucu ya. Kartun. Ini siapa? Guys, Ratio.
Free ships are enough.
Oh iya, hilang. Mau bayangan mereka berarti.
The Charmony Festival stayed.
But if I can't sing,
Kalau beradik. Ini terus. Ini. Oh my god.
Memo Keeper.
No keeper.
I'm sorry. The dance partner of my choice.
Ya boing terus. Oke. Oh, waduh. Aneh. Begini. The knocking at ungodly hours.
We're here.
Dibuka ini pintunya.
Welcome to the
Oh my god.
Mencari. May you experience an
Every.
unforgettable holiday. If you
Leave
Kaget.
this realm and
And rise as you would
would
on any other day.
Forget this fortuitous encounter and
Fortuitous.
return whence you came. But before you do, I would make a request of you.
Mas, apa permintaan apa?
You may think it's somewhat strange, perhaps even rude.
I wish to know.
Somewhere before.
We met somewhere before. Me.
You evoke memories of an old friend. In the haze of my recollections, he crossed blades with me. Much like this surreal dreamscape where we stood
Forever out of
close yet
reach. Oh, dia kenal kayak kenal gitu mukanya.
tend to forget things, which is why rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. The answer is inconsequential.
Okay.
For instance, when you awaken in your
So
room,
let's pick several names. Are they your companion? Family, enemies?
Family, enemies. You
Okay.
seem to. Might I ask if you fear losing these?
You
bonds?
fear losing this spot. I will despair. Then, if there was a vast
Fear was a
dreamscape, so
vast dreamscape, so lifelike it's indistinguishable from reality. There, no
Evil.
one faces life's separations or deaths. I would ask,
would you wish to stay? Don't know.
now. Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family,
Madly yours.
strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone and every face they remember, the joy and the heartache,
Oh, ngeri sih tanya.
the vows sealed and those left hanging. All will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey? I know this is hard. You don't have to be hard-pressed to make a decision. As I've said, hearing, touch, thought, through these you gain emotions. Cherish them. With emotions, we make choices. And so we return to the original question.
Original
I
question.
would ask, do you still remember me? I understand. How interesting. For a split second, it felt like countless versions of you, like yet distinct.
With entirely different.
Entirely different responses. That was my final question. Thank you. We all have our paths to walk, so we shall bid our farewell.
We meet again.
The golden dream is getting
Golden dream
restless.
is getting rest.
In the coming long night, I'm afraid you will face many
Tragedy.
tribulations
Finally, your
and
sight.
many tragedies.
Damn.
Finally, your sight will only see black and white. But please believe me that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will reappear before you once more. What you must do now is ponder its significance. And then you can return to the waking world.
Kok nangis?
That's where we all find our answers.
Begitu. Nangis loh. Ini loh yang aku bilang tadi. Cutscene tuh bagus-bagus. Ceritanya bagus.
What's wrong? Why are you crying all of a sudden?
Apa nangis?
Sounds like you had a nightmare. We just arrived in
Buruk ya.
You should be
Oh,
careful.
udah nyampe nih. Udah
Since
nyampe di
your power in
Astana.
Memoria isn't the strongest. Don't fret. Dreams are often the reverse of reality.
Oke.
While you were sleeping, the express arrived in Penacony.
Udah sampai Penacon nih.
Imagine yesterday's grim frontier prison is today's lavish hotel. I wish I could wander Penacony streets today, but I'm pretty train-tied at the moment.
Translate to the mall.
You'll have to be my eyes and ears while we're here. Earwig, make sure you've got everything. And before you step out, swing by the back and grab March. She's waiting for you there.
Oke, seru nemuin March.
Seventh still packing her luggage?
belum kelar. Belum kelar packing. Iya. Achievement ya. Main apa tuh? Oke. On wallpaper. Nameless. Heaven Ingenium. Mission. Oh ini. Nah ini si kunyuknya. Tempat packing kan.
You're up? How's your prep going? Walt and Himeko beat us to the... shall we go meet up with...
Okay, ready to go. Let's go. The Penacony new planet. Damn.
We're here at last! The family sure doesn't play around with their entry protocols. Our bags probably know what it feels like to be a celebrity now with all that attention. I wouldn't have put it past them to try and nab that Stellaron from inside you.
Celeron is stable.
Aside from that, I have to say the family has been really accommodating. Well, the hassle was worth it. Just look at this grand lobby.
Buset, hotel sebesar itu.
Those rows, they're all rooms, right? Just think of the number of guests staying here. Where are our rooms? Come on, Mr. Yang and the rest must be at the front desk. Let's hurry up and meet them there.
Oke. Ah, siapa nih?
Welcome to the reverie.
Ini yang tadi bukan sih?
Begins an unforgettable holiday. If you
Iya, yang tadi di mimpi.
please head straight to the concierge. I'm Misha, a bellboy working here at the
Bellboy.
academy. Pleased to be at your service.
Hmm,
If you need help with your baggage. Over here. Something's not right.
was not right.
Should
Bantu.
you need assistance with moving luggage to your room, feel free to contact me. Please, go ahead. Don't keep your friend waiting.
Oke. Apa artinya apa ya tadi? Terus tim line up. Nah, you have multiple line up. You can use preset line up to quickly locate the desired thing. Oke. 7675. Deals on
Hey, what's the big gathering at the concierge about?
Annie.
I'm sorry, but your name really isn't in the system.
Your name really isn't in the system.
Information I received from the Astral Express, it states that we already reserved rooms. Please check again for me. Yes, ma'am. Please give me a moment. The Astral Express for Platinum Guest Rooms, whose names include Mr. Don Hung. These are the only 4 names on the reservation list.
Okay.
I understand. No wonder our friend's name here is missing. When we responded to the family's invitation, something came up in Don Hung's schedule and he couldn't make it. I have an idea. Could you reassign his room? It's still the same number of people.
He's a new passenger aboard our Astral Express. We can vouch for his status. Even if that is so,
Architect Lens.
no, I'm not doubting your status. It's just
Terus kenapa nggak bisa masuk gitu?
We're on the eve of the Charmony Festival, Panacone's most important moment of every era.
Iya, yang tadi juga itu yang di mimpi.
All guests from all over the cosmos have thronged this place. Hotel security is on high alert with zero room for error. It's such a last-minute change. It really isn't something that this young lady's words can resolve on a whim.
We're sorry for all the trouble our check-in seems to have caused. Might I ask for your name?
I am the humble aventurine of the
Aventurine.
Strategic Investment Department, a non-performing asset liquidation specialist and subordinate to Supervisor Diamond. I was cordially invited by the watchmaker. I also happen to be a traveler that's had to stand behind you.
leave it to me. I've heard that the IPC has also received Panacone's invitation, so forgive me if I'm mistaken, but you must be the representative. The IPC's elites.
I must be hearing things. Paving a convenience? Shouldn't I be saying this to you instead? I've been waiting here for more than 10 minutes. Do you know how many credits 10 minutes is worth to me?
Oke.
An inordinate number, which is why now, Mr. Aventurine, I have an investment that you absolutely cannot miss out on. The IPC's influence runs deep and wide, and their word wields the utmost authority. We hope to borrow your status to vouch for him. As such, you won't just be sparing much of your invaluable time, but also...
Well, this is interesting. And how will my new...
Now this is a topic very much worth getting into. Just as we are guests of the Watchmaker, why don't we make ourselves comfortable in Penacony before getting to know each other more elaborately?
Sounds good. But, Miss Navigator, I must point out that if I do something about it now, the time saved is from my own effort, not a favor from you all.
Okay.
But what you said in the second half, I loved it. Friends, yes, nothing is more precious than friends.
Nothing is more precious than friends.
Righteous trailblazer like a nameless. Going forward on this Penacony trip, I'll be counting on all my trailblazer friends here. Looking forward to it.
I'm glad you've put it this way. So,
There you go, miss. Please allow him to check in on my account. I have an appointment with the family's Mr. Sunday. I will ask him to handle this matter later.
but
Ali, just a moment.
Ada lagi.
Family cannot allow guests to enter a dream while bearing burdens.
Oh, speak of the devil, look who's here.
Oh, ini yang tadi.
It's Sunday, the most handsome man in Pentagon.
Sunday and Robin. Oh, ini Robin namanya.
Across the universe, Robin.
He said you were the most dashing person in Penacony. How interesting.
I've kept you waiting, Mr. Aventurine. This way, please. Let us speak in private.
Astral Express guests, please come this way and rest your feet. Wait, what? Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, but are you
Jadi dia apa?
Epsilon
Singer.
If I can stop one heart from breaking, that's your song, isn't it?
Eh?
I never thought a cutie like yourself would be a fan of mine. Oh, it really is Robin. To run into her in person here. It is an honor to meet everyone.
Are you also a member of the family on Penacony like him?
Truth be told, I
Oh, tamu juga dia.
Penacony is my
Mantan Alive and House Order.
I was graciously invited this time to return. The person you speak of is Sunday, my senior, and one of the local leaders at Penacony. He is also the organizer of this era. Alas, I arrived a
Please, be at ease. Mr. Aventurine has an appointment with...
Thank you for stepping.
Please, rest assured that the family will personally undertake communications to hand... I apologize for taking up every...
Oh bang, aduh sorry banget jarang datang. Ya boy, welcome. Juga jarang stream. Ini juga jarang boy. Boy. We don't run into any more trouble. Lagi main Honkai Star Rail.
from misfortune to
Ah,
bliss.
saudaranya Genshin.
Okay, there's no queue in the lobby.
Enggak, game ini. In the hills, we chase dream, go to the hotel front desk and
Esteemed guests of the Astral Express.
Oke, sudah bisa masuk.
Dreamscape Pass. It serves as your hotel room key, as well at the same time. It is also Penacony's. You can use the Dreamscape Passes provided.
Log in feature to record every moment of your wonderful dream.
Wonderful dream.
Bisa gitu ya.
Happy bits and create a dreamscape scrap regarding the method of usage. The Dreamscape. I wish you all pleasant dreams in Penacony.
All right.
Oke, sudah bisa masuk ke ruangan. Skip pas. Ya udah sih, print pas. Kita kembali. Mana nih? Oh ini. Wih. Do not enter the dream naked. Wait. Oke, referee. Ini ngapain nih kita? Oh, gitu. Oh, alah. Ini maksudnya apa? Ini? Nanti guys. Oke. Take the elevator. If
A dream world. I heard that Penacony transformed the dreamscape into a majestic metropolis. What exactly would that look like? Oh, I can't wait.
you set liftnya. Gede banget totalnya coy. Wih, gila.
Our rooms are down this way.
This is
Hari ini nyari ruangannya gimana?
Is it just me, or is this hotel too big for its own good?
hotelnya terlalu besar nih kata.
Quit giving me the sticker.
Oke. Oh, VIP, ruangan VIP dapetnya. Oke, dapat teleport. Ini di sini kan?
We're finally here. Let's all head to our rooms.
Dan
and
barang-barang.
grab our bags. Well, how about a drink first? Penacony's Soul Glad is very famous.
Go on.
We may be thinking of the same thing.
Do you remember the invite that the Express received?
The
Okay.
family's esteemed guests are cordially invited to Penacony
Why we are
to
here in the
participate
first place.
in our grand celebration. That's why we're here in the first place.
You recall correctly, but there was more to this invite.
Tentu.
Witness the impossible and
Witness the impossible, the dreams,
Find the legacy of the watchmaker.
and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
Answer to the question, why does life slumber?
I don't remember that part of the invite.
Hidden message. Apa tuh?
Message?
This is the part that intrigues me. The invite sent by the family was nothing more than a music box that, when wound, would play an accompanying tune.
Okay.
The box that was sent to us was slightly
Music it play had of keynotes.
unusual. The music it played had off-key notes in the background.
Oh,
I recorded
ya,
this
ada
as
kode sesuatu gitu di undangan.
perfect match with the gravity wave frequency when the Express made its warp jump. Also, the Express engine's spatial curvature was its encryption key.
Oke, terus?
A distress call method regularly used by the nameless.
Terus, oh,
I can't
minta
be certain.
bantuan, ada yang minta bantuan gitu.
It may be a masked fool's trap. From the execution itself, the Riddlers or Inquisition spirits could have done this themselves.
When
Oke,
did you
terus?
discover this?
When we were handling that Law Fu Stellaron matter, I told Pom Pom about it first thing.
It's no wonder that IPC ambassador also mentioned this watchmaker. The invite he received must also have contained a hidden message, and it seems like he decoded it. There's something else on my mind. When the invite was brought up, that family leader mentioned being one of the
Administrator.
administrators of Penacony, and that it was their duty to relieve us of any problems. In hindsight, there was more to that statement. He also had Miss Robin with him.
Would a singer really take to the stage if their voice wasn't
It
up?
sounded a little strange.
Are you saying you suspect that the family did not send the invite and
Okay.
It's possible. The fact that the family sent out invites to the other factions is already unusual, and your discovery confirms that there could
Oke,
be.
berarti ada sesuatu nih di acara.
I take back what I said. This event is becoming. Why didn't you tell the others?
Oke,
we shouldn't interfere if this is just an internal affair of Penacony or the family?
But you said so yourself. This could concern the Trailblaze.
Well, I did. Which is why, before we set off, I told March 7th in Don Hung about this.
So I was the only one kept in the dark then. Penacony's situation is getting complicated. Let's tread lightly.
Tread lightly. Okay.
Who sent the invite? What is the purpose of gathering all of the factions into Penacony? And why does the family choose to remain silent about their knowledge of this? There are too many right now. Let's just focus on the conductor's request. We'll collect intel while enjoying this wonderful vacation. Penacony is, after all, a famed resort of the cosmos. Head back to your rooms, get some rest, and prepare to enter the dreamscape.
Prepare to enter the dreamscape.
It's time to head back to my room. Before entering the dream, I should probably talk to the rest. Odd. Why is my room door open?
Ruang siapa?
Can't sleep for
Oh,
one
March.
second, huh? I can't wait.
Where is
The
it?
moment of done. After doing my... You know, it's
Okay.
weird.
Okay.
Walt noticed it too, about how Miss Robin, could she be tired out from her... Here I was, who knows? Maybe... Just kidding. How... don't worry. Well,
Oke. Balik ke ruangan. Kenapa ruangannya terbuka gitu kan? Ah,
He's...
unyu. Ke
How
kamar
fun
orang.
to do this.
Di meet again di mana nih ruanganku?
Calm down. I'm just here to soak in the festive vibe. A lucky
Oke.
block number, a lucky floor, a lucky room number. You have no idea how much I went through to book this precious
Oke,
space.
terus
And now, of course. What, you thought the family acted simply out of their own? Penacony's a true blue land of dreams. How many across the stars would spend half their lives just to acquire an admission ticket?
oke.
Think about the type of people who can even afford to stay here. If it wasn't for my brilliant plan, you think the family would offend those bigwigs just to sate the paltry whims of an unsought guest such as yourself? So sit down and let's have a
Mulutnya,
chat.
mulutnya.
With everything said and done, I think I deserve at least this much, right? Cutting to the chase. I like that. Simply put, my friend, I need your help.
Your help.
You may or may not know this, but Penacony's far murkier than it seems. The family's eyes are everywhere, but you get the drift. My goal is simple. Help the IPC retrieve some things that belong to them in the first place. If you agree, when this is done, you will stand to reap great rewards, as well as the preservation's protection.
Oke, terus lu ngapain nih?
It's clear you're not just one of the crowd. You possess a distinct quality, so magnetic that it could sway the outcome of any game. That power, you really don't wish to use it. Or, you don't want to be rid of it. Why not use it to etch your name across the stars? The
Dia
power
jalan kayaknya.
of fear and desire is right in the palms of your hand, Mr. Stellaron. Have I hit the nail on the head?
Oh, dia tahu.
Your acting's good.
Dia udah
like
tahu
it.
ternyata.
You don't have to answer me now. Sit on it for a while. When the time is right, I will look for you again. Of course, you can confer with your colleagues as well, or go as far as to use me in turn. I welcome that notion, because it will also show me your true value. I don't do deals where I'm on the losing end. So I hope that friends.
Let's don't look me down.
I already said there's no rush to give me an answer. Because no matter what happens,
Ngeri juga nih orang.
oh yes. Before I go, let's play another game. A simple game to get to know each other better. You just have to guess which hand the chip is hiding in. Left or right? Get ready. I'm about to reveal the answer. No? I didn't get your answer. Oh, but that's fine because... Friend, the game has already begun. Allow me to make you an offer. One you can't refuse. No reason to choose otherwise. And no other choice.
Hello there.
Hmm.
What are you doing in my room?
Hah?
Your
Mau lagi?
well played, friend. You haven't been in Penacony long, but you already know how to rope people. Oh, don't misunderstand. That was a mere reminder. This place runs deep with plenty of I'll make my exit now. Have a pleasant stay.
Why haven't you left? Why do I have to? I just... Take it. I'm trying to find my own room too, and I heard a commotion here. So I came to take a look. Luckily your door was open. Anyway, as long as you're alright. But before I go, can I ask you a question?
Somewhat strange,
I
really.
think it's... Have we met somewhere before?
Wah, deja vu.
This may sound embarrassing because
But sometimes forget stuff I really should.
I really shouldn't have from past experiences. This is your name, isn't it?
Dia juga lupa ternyata.
You forget. That man mentioned it before he left. My memory's not very good, but it's not Galaxy Ranger Acheron.
Ron.
This is what they call me. You can call me whatever you want. Lastly, a gentle reminder. There are people who possess unwavering... One who wears a blade must use it to cut eventually. I thought you should know all this before making a choice. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you, Akira.
Acheron left. Strange. Forget it. It's taken a while, but at least I can finally enter the dream.
Hah, masih di sini.
Sorry, can you point me in the direction of the light? All these halls.
Tersesat.
Seems like it's over. Time to work the dream pool according to the Dreamscape Pass's instructions.
Dreamscape. Terlagi ya.
Welcome to Penacony, honored guest.
Gini ruangannya mirip-mirip ternyata ya. Lie down in the dream pool. Oh,
Please relax. Feel the
kayak bathtub itu ternyata.
your body. Just focus on breathing and imagine you're in paradise. Imagine a
Dreamland. Waduh. mikir. Oh, itu bocah yang tadi di depan nggak sih?
What is it, Ratio? Why the long face? Hey, I just realized, where's that handsome bust of yours?
You're late. By 4 minutes and 16
Buset.
seconds. You better have solved the mystery of Akavili's fall. Otherwise, I suggest not tangling with the nameless.
You mean you don't believe me when I say I truly wish to befriend them?
Clamorous people do not make friends. Fun fact, the Atini Peacock boasts one of the universe's more jarring songs, and your choice of attire is somewhat peacock-esque. It seems this peacock is short of a feather or two. The family's been rummaging through your things, haven't they?
Yeah, by that gray-suited fellow. All the cash gifts and the box containing the cornerstones. Huh? Where are you going?
Back home. To tell the corporation that some...
Well, it's nothing more than a few rocks. Why so serious?
Without that aventurine stone, you're nothing more than a doomed Sigonian thrall, sentenced to die by the IPC. Or is that serial number on your neck a cherished memento from the Amber Lord?
You're funny, I'll give you that. It appears our erudite friend has done his homework.
It's my job. How would a gambler wrest Penacony back from the IPC otherwise?
Don't worry, Doctor, I have my ways. The family fears interference from the IPC, hence their constant intervention. More to play devil's advocate. But if you ask me, that invite is nothing but a self-planted diversion. A red herring. Or maybe they're thinking of pulling off something big during the Charmony Festival. Or someone else made the invite.
Oh,
And
dia juga mikir gitu.
elevating the magnitude of the plan.
Jangan-jangan undangannya bukan dari
The
family-nya.
family or the watchmaker's legacy.
Get to the point.
Well, no need to expand on that.
Damned gambler. Any true collaboration demands trust. Did that notion somehow...
Then,
That depends on you.
so you don't trust me either. Now that was easy, wasn't it? Also, I didn't go to school, and my parents didn't teach me any of that.
I did not mean...
I'm not offended. But they did teach me that friends are weapons of the Abgens. Even under the watchful eye of the Harmony, we need as many friends. Let's see. The Garden of Recollection and the Astral Express have already made contact. The Annihilation Gang, I can't really count on them. The Knights of Beauty haven't given their answer. And as for the bunch at... Speaking of which, I ran into a woman just now who introduced herself as a Galaxy Ranger. The whole conversation felt off, huh?
Udah pergi.
Oh, you don't really disdain me that much, do you? Wow.
So this is...
Okay.
The atmosphere here creeps me out.
Investigate unfamiliar room.
Note?
No. Possible can also happen in dream. Find it and then you shall be granted.
This way. Can you see me? Over here. Please, come this way.
Who the heck is this?
Thought I heard a familiar voice.
Hah?
Is it coming from...
You're here. Wonderful.
Iya di situ.
Welcome to the Gallery of Thoughts. You can think of this as the... Huh? You remember me? This is a temporary interchange. I apologize for any... Oh, you're asking about the reverie in the dreamscape, right? You've perhaps read about it in your dreamscape past. Golden Hour is one of the 12 dreamscapes in Penacony, and its time coincides with midnight. Here, the dream's time is forever stuck in the moment before midnight. tomorrow will not come, and this night of revelry will never up. But that doesn't mean that time is stopped in the dream. To avoid any physical or mental burden on guests. Note?
Okay.
It wasn't trash left behind by the previous guest. It was my mistake. I failed to... You just go right through that door to reach golden hour. I wish you an...
Okay, thank you. Let's see. Terus
Behind this door is the real Penacony. I'm looking forward to it.
maksudnya gimana sih? Penakon itu dunia dalam mimpi. Ya, oke. Konsepnya dunia dalam mimpi gitu. Dar.
Are you alright? That's a normal...
Seems like our guest here hasn't gotten used to the transition. Fret not. Feeling a sense of weightlessness is normal for new visitors. Robin, please guide our friend in getting more comfortable.
Leave it to me. Don't worry. Just relax. You'll be inhale. Now exhale. You should be feeling fully in control now. I merely changed your state of mind.
Relax. Just did some tuning on you with the resonance of the harmony. Essentially, the
Ngeri ya.
of Penacony, it's like learning to swim. It's easy. Well, theoretically you can, but it would be very difficult to pull off. Unless you're one of the memo keepers of the Garden of Recollection, it can be difficult at first to manipulate the memoria as you wish. But once you've been tuned by the harmony, you can use the same laws of physics from the real world. Oh, oops. I've fallen into my professional habits again. I just can't...
Don't mind him.
New message opening. We can soon decide if the dream is there yet. There now. Bunyi apa tuh? Check out. Okay.
The Dreamscape sales store. Should I visit it?
Dreamscape Sales Store.
Place is bustling. There are so many people living in the
Set
Dreamscape.
ini di dalam mimpi, cowok. Ini. Benar. Mana dia? Sini.
Wait, did that billboard just move?
Iya ya. Oh, dia menjual gitu atau lab tulis cutting ice cream.
According to the map,
Ini sih
that's the Dreamscape sales store. Is
kain
that just
eyeball.
an eyeball?
Ini kan? Iya. Per Edward.
Trailblazers from the astral.
Oh dia. Oh.
It's the magic of psychoanalysis. Here's where you get.
Ngeri banget.
Please rest assured, you vaccinated by analysis. It's a contribution. Dr. Edward does not make any.
Oke.
Trailblazer from the Astral Express.
Ah iya betul.
You plead guilty?
I won't make any. There's many details I'm missing from the dream bubble.
The sins you've committed are beyond pardon. But I give this place a thorough cleaning.
My apart, however. The subconscious has vast. Well,
Oh.
splendid. The revelation is complete.
Do you, as well as the other passengers, take responsibility? You rode
Malicious
stormily
conduct.
into the Taikian Stadium and disrupted the match, causing the match to be suspended. Because of you, 20 trailblazers were forced to repair the severely damaged. You plead guilty to the. Yes, I plead guilty. You sneaked into the Hai Zoo. You plead guilty to this charge?
Lucu banget.
You barged into the kitchen of the dining carriage, claiming that the whole area needed disinfection. This resulted in the loss of 42 crispy crumbs. You plead guilty to this charge? The first one is clearly a result of your own doing. Ahem. Don't get carried away just yet. There are cases of entire entries
Let me reiterate that I won't make any.
and that's not even half the list. There are a total.
Eh.
Sorry. No? Could there be anyone? Of course there. Who? That guy who blew up the train into two.
Siapa mencuri mangkrak?
That's all for the content of mystery. Mystery.
Berapa duit? Berapa? Ada 1 juta. Ini berapa? Oh, cuma 100.000 bisa sih. Gila bro.
Thank you.
Dream Bubble sih ya.
I was hoping I would find some clues about the name was. It's up here. Well,
Maybe you're looking for some psycho.
Oh banyak movie-nya ya. Cara source of the disturbance. Ya kan? Siapa nih?
Don't even think about running away. You stole.
Punya kan?
Sorry for bothering you. Please, I need your help.
Look, she has an accomplice.
Ha! Good work. Now we can.
I wish not to use this strength.
Wih. Enak.
Surge.
Terus juga guys.
Savor the vigor of it.
A blade's edge knows no mercy.
Yes.
Your end approaches.
Oh,
Good. The strength. Too little. Failed to send
ya.
weakest dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Wih. Iya,
That'll take
Okay.
more than medicine.
A blade knows no mercy. That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me.
oh,
What a headache.
nice.
That's enough, boys.
Apa ini?
Sir, what's gotten into you all? Open your eyes and take a good look. Is this lady the stowaway we're looking for?
Huh? Who's that?
Don't you know him?
Look at his brown hair and grey vest. I see. Sir, the thing is, we're trying to apprehend a stowaway. And that young lady there looks very suspicious.
That's nonsense. Take another look, will ya? The witness report says that the suspect is a lad with silver hair. You guys are going after a girl with silver hair. Does that even make sense? She's our guest. Well, just get out of my way and I'll take care of this. Yes, sir. Sorry for all the trouble you went through. I'm Gallagher from the Bloodhound family. And those idiots are some young bloodhounds. Because of their youth and inexperience, they mistook an honored guest of Penacony for a criminal. This is indeed a regrettable mistake.
Ada
I'd like to
kriminal
offer my
ya.
sincerest apology to you on behalf.
Stone siap.
The Bloodhound family are guards of the Dreamscape. We're in charge of security here, and our duties include arresting. We got a tip that some criminals were planning to take advantage. Don't worry. I believe this is just a misunderstanding. How could such a...
Thanks. Without your kind...
Just part of the job. I need to get going.
I owe you a big one. If it hadn't been... I understand. By the way, I've just noticed. You're a nameless, right? You bet! The Interastral Peace broadcast recently... I also know that you guys often travel around different places in the cosmos. Although the Bloodhounds mistook me for... When there are no acting gigs, I work as a guide near Glocks Avenue. If you... Glad to hear that. After all, over here.
Not a bad idea to get to know about this place.
Watch your step now.
The first stop most people head to as soon as they arrive in the Dreamscape is the OT Mall. The Dreamscape sales stores here is super famous. There are also stores that sell luxury goods. Items purchased in the Dreamscape. Just outside the mall is the plaza. It's in the kids' meal. We're here. Well, you can find all kinds of local goods. No worries. You can buy...
Oke. Wah, Baca dulu guys. Oke, untuk next, jumpa yang udah mampir.